Brentford have looked stronger.
Here comes Van La Parra, he's got round Egan, can he get round Dean? Chance for Van La Parra, good save again by Bentley, back to Van La Parra again and they score! Unbelievable, it's a substitute!
Kiwomya double the advantage with 10 minutes remaining. A splendid solo goal, subtlety, silky, sumptuous skills in the Stevenage sunshine.
To deal with a shot from 16-year-old Mitchell van Bergen, who against his old club was making his first Eredivisie start. And Nathan was left with a tap-in. The Brazilian, along with Lewis Baker, is back for a second season on loan from Chelsea friendlies against high-level European opposition. But we're finding this much easier. All too easy as far as Willems Way were concerned, as 3 became 4 just 2 minutes later, with Nathan on target again.
Stroke of half-time, as Horder Magnussen's long throw caused just enough confusion for Tammy Abraham to hook in his 3rd goal in as many games. Opening day with another late show here. Jonathan Kodjia teed up Abraham 5 minutes into added time. 2-1 City.
League One at the first time of asking. They may need inspiration from players like Alex Kiwomya. The Chelsea loanee giving them the lead with that fine effort.
Less than 5 minutes later, though, and Vitesse were in front. Raul Brauvers didn't deal with a long ball out from the back, aimed for Rocky van Volswinkel, and Lewis Baker was able to take full advantage.
As ever, it came at a cost. Bristol City levelled when Pierluigi Gallini parried straight to Tammy Abraham, who nabbed his 6th goal in 7. So when Chelsea's teenage loanee Izzy Brown took advantage of some after-you defending from Bristol City to put the Millers ahead on 6 minutes, his first goal in English football, it looked like more home comforts ahead.
Loanee Alex Kiwomya, they have a man in form. His 23rd minute goal was his 4th of the term.
Minutes when their own teenage Chelsea loanee, Tammy Abraham, shrugged off concerns over an ankle injury to score his 4th league goal of the season.
The equaliser scored by Bertrand Traoré, who's on loan from Chelsea. I thought that he was going to play it across towards Klassen, but went for that near post.
Up and running in Europe with a second-half winner.
Steam be beyond repair, and could Huddersfield bounce back from their first league defeat? Casey Palmer took just 14 minutes to answer that on the end of a perfectly weighted cross.
Despite being near the bottom of the league, Rovers are a stubborn team away from home, and they grabbed a goal with just 4 minutes to go. Charlie Colkett with the emphatic finish to make it Bradford 1, Bristol Rovers
4 doelpunten of meer weten te maken. Vitesse begint wel aardig aan deze wedstrijd. Wat heet aardig? Het wordt 0-1 uit de vrije trap.
Yeah, we work on it a lot, but their fullbacks were so high that when we did play that first pass early, we always had a chance. And there's Tammy again.
We don't miss them the way he's playing.
Yeah, I think he scored.
They looked a good bet to preserve their unbeaten record in their own backyard when a long throw resulted in some penalty box pinball. Chelsea loanee Izzy Brown eventually popping up at the back post to break the deadlock on the...
Rebic does eventually swing it in. Hector Zeke. Here's Ziyech. And now Traoré, who is showing no signs of looking tired. He's showing plenty of signs of looking for a fourth. That is wonderful. Stunning goal from Bertrand Traore.
Shifted wide now to Atsu. Up against Darnell Fisher, looks to Ben Ward. Oh, it's a beauty from Christian Atsu. On his first Newcastle start, he's given Newcastle the lead at the New York Stadium.
Brian did his good work with this gift of a back pass, and to Tammy Abraham of all people.
December, 20-year-old Colkett on loan from Chelsea, arriving to meet Taylor's cross at the far post to complete a magnificent display from Bristol Rovers.
Score at Oakwell since 1982, but they were creating chances here, and Scott Malone found Lucas Piazon on loan from Chelsea to score his first league goal for the club.
Would have been particularly sweet. His uncle Chris had once been manager of County, only to leave by mutual consent 3 years ago. A point apiece then.
Heel veel mensen uit. Younes. Traoré, prima gespeeld. Traoré maakt het af. Ja, dit is ijzig kalm als we dan toch een beetje on ijs blijven. Zoals de...
Easily past the challenge. Oh, and he's finding in. An incredible finish from Juan Cuadrado.
Darryl Clark described Tuesday's late comeback to snatch a draw at MK Dons as below par and rang the changes for this game. The decision to include Chelsea loanee Charlie Colkett paid off. With that, Rovers were heading for a fifth league game unbeaten, and Oldham back to earth after their midweek win over Scunthorpe. Another corner and another player borrowed from the bridge wrapped it up.
Achter de bal, natuurlijk Beker. En natuurlijk is het dan ook raak. Die kan het van grote afstand uit. Van Bergen in de ploeg gekomen. Ziet hier uiteindelijk een andere invaller, Nathan. Al vroeg in de wedstrijd gekomen voor Tigharouini en de mooie...
Half-hour mark. This time it was Thomas Callas who benefited from rearguard capitulation with his first goal in English football. The Huddersfield horror show continued. Sean Aoluko had a brilliant day. He had all the time in the world, and Lucas Piazon was on hand to provide the finish, the dribble and cross. But after great work by Tomlin, he was back to doing what he does. With his 12th of the season, 10 of those on the travels for Mr. Awabraham. When it looked as though the Robins manager...
It's to suggest he might not be needed. Alexander Mitrovic with the silky skills and Christian Atsu with a no-nonsense finish.
League Two leaders Plymouth had to ride their luck at Crewe. Alex Kiwomya's early goal had the home side in front, despite the absence of strikers Chris Dagnall and Ryan Lowe.
The opening goal once again. Ake scores it. It's been coming, no question about it. And its scorer is unlikely.
But he proved here that he has the finesse to conjure up moments of magic from close range too. A piece of possession away cheaply. Sanchez won it back high up the pitch and set Traore away. Wojciech Gola knew he was going to cut back on his left foot, but still couldn't stop him.
They couldn't take the clean sheet into the interval. Chelsea loanee Jordan Houghton equalising in first half injury time.
Of late, beaten in their last two games, but they've not lost in 3 visits to Ewood Park and Casey Palmer's
32 Beker tegenover Van der Hart. Vlekkeloos. Vitesse of vooruitgerekend de keeper. Vitesse ontsnapt. En ontsnapt het nu meteen helemaal via Van Bergen. Ja, dan gaat hij er aan de andere kant in. En zit deze wedstrijd erop. Oh.
To score. In it goes from Suso. The touch on. And the header in for Mario Pasalic. And his first Milan goal.
Oh, didn't think it was going to be there.
Pack's free kick. Flint got his head to it again. Here is Flint. And now Wilbraham! Abraham! Bristol City have equalised. Huddersfield.
The bottom club gave themselves an enormous boost. Izzy Brown exchanging passes with Danny Ward to rattle in his third Rotherham goal since joining on loan from Chelsea.
Andreas Christensen helped ease some of the pressure on coach André Schubert with just under 50.
Helderdoom. Maar die zien vooral Vitesse aanvallen en zien Vitesse al vroeg in de wedstrijd scoren. Want dit is de 1-0 van Matt Miazga, de Amerikaan. Het zit Jodan Boys niet mee. Vanaf 11 meter is daar Louis Baker. En hij scoort dan de 3-0.